I built 10 must-have farms in Minecraft Survival, and here's why. To build something like this, you need tens of thousands of blocks. So, I set out to collect materials and build the essential farms everyone needs in their survival world. These farms will get me the thousands of resources I need to start our first building project next episode. Little did I know, building these farms and editing this video would take over 60 hours. Okay, the first farm we need to build is a cobblestone farm for blocks. I started collecting materials which included oak leaves, chests, slabs, glass, and I needed some quartz for observers. I got some building blocks and much more. We need 18 lava buckets for this farm. To the nether we go. Looks like we have all the materials we need. So let's find a place to build our farms. This looks like a good place not too far from our base. Let's get building. To build this farm, we need to waterlog these leaves and place lava in between. I need to place 3 redstone on top of these blocks, an observer facing this trapdoor, 4 repeaters, and finally TNT. If I did this right, all I need to do is flip this lever, click this button, and the farm should turn on. Let's go, the farm works! I did a quick 10-minute AFK test, and we already got over 3 double chests worth of cobblestone. That is the cobblestone farm complete. We need rockets, and to get rockets, we need paper and gunpowder. So, our next 2 farms are a sugarcane farm and a gunpowder farm. Before we build the sugarcane farm, let's grab the sugarcane we have. For the sugarcane farm, I decided to make a large field that I will manually harvest since I don't have enough slime balls for an automatic one. We will upgrade it in the future when needed. Where are my rockets? Where are my rockets? No! I filled in some of the gaps. Now that we have a spot that is flattened out, let's start making the water streams to plant the sugarcane. There's 1 row complete, 8 to go. That is the last row complete. Now let's get to planting. Yeah, that's not going to be enough sugarcane. No way! 4 skeleton horsemen? That's pretty cool. Let's let these skeletons kill each other. Oh, no! Let's get them on a lead and name tag them. Subscribe. That's 11 stacks of sugarcane, and that should be enough to finish up this field. That's the last of the sugarcane, and with that, we now have unlimited sugarcane. For the gunpowder farm, I need all these materials. We can grab the cobblestone from our cobblestone farm. There we go. Unfortunately, that is about all the items we can easily get, so let's get collecting. Now let me craft up these items real quick. Oh, the pain. Now we need to find a deep ocean biome, which if I recall is just past our other 2 farms. Yep, here it is. To finish the farm, we just need to build our AFK spot. I AFK'd for about 15 minutes and got, the farm seems to be broken. Turns out the AFK spot was a couple blocks too high, but now that it's fixed, we have tons of gunpowder. The gunpowder farm is now complete. I have a problem. I keep running out of food, but we can solve this by building a Hoglin farm on the nether roof. For this farm, I need 18 stacks of cobblestone, 8 stacks of torches. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. A stack of trapdoors, a handful of other items, and 24 warped fungus. Hoglins spawn in a crimson forest, so we need to find one to build this farm. Turns out, our portal is already in a crimson forest, so I started building. To finish the farm, let's build our AFK spot and do a 10-minute AFK test. After 10 minutes of AFKing, I have over 20 stacks of pork chops and I solved our world hunger. That is the 4th farm complete. Earlier in the video, I built a cobblestone farm to have stone for building. Now I'm going to build a universal tree farm that works with all variants except dark oak. To build this farm, we need all of these materials, most of which we can grab from our storage or quickly craft up. Let's mine this coal so we can smelt our sand. I tried to replace the smooth stone in the schematic, but it got messy. Well, that didn't work. So I just smelted up some smooth stone. While mining for redstone, I found deep slate coal ore. Sadly, it was only one piece, but this is 100% going on our item frame wall. For Podzol, I am going to steal a block from where I was farming spruce trees last episode. And finally, some packed ice. With that, we have all the materials needed for this farm. I'm thinking we build a farm right here by our other farms in the industrial district. This farm generates thousands of logs an hour and is very simple, so building it should be quite easy. To finish this farm, we just need to place the TNT. The farm is complete, so let's flick this lever and turn it on. The farm seems to be working nicely. Now we will never run out of wood. We built a wood farm, but to run this farm, we are going to need lots of bone meal. To solve this, we are going to build this self-sustaining bone meal farm that produces 5,000 bone meal an hour. The first thing I need to do is collect materials because I don't have what I need. I collected all the materials and crafted the items needed for this farm. Like usual, we are going to build this farm in the industrial district. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out yet, all of our farms are going to be built here. Let's place lava on these 4 blocks to generate the stone and place some redstone down. With that, the farm is complete. But unfortunately, I don't have enough bone meal to get the farm going. So, skeleton killing montage. Now that we have plenty of bone meal, it's time to test the farm. After a quick AFK session, we already have tons of bone meal, so we should be good for the foreseeable future. More good blocks when building are glass and concrete, and these 2 blocks have one thing in common. They are made using sand and gravel, Our next farm is going to be a gravity block duper, which produces 18,000 blocks per hour. Let me grab everything we need from our storage. That should be everything except the slime blocks. Getting the slime blocks might be a little difficult since I need to find a swamp. If I recall correctly, there was a swamp around spawn. Yep, here it is. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Now that we have the slime, I headed to the end portal. The first thing we need to do is clear out some space. To break the end portal frame, we can use a mushroom. Now we can get to work on the redstone portion of the duper. Finally, place sticky pistons, slime blocks. That is one duper complete. I just need to repeat this one more time. With both dupers complete, we need to build a chunk loader to keep the chunk loaded when I am AFKing in the end dimension. If I put an item in this dropper, the chunk loader should work, and it doesn't work. I fixed the chunk loader, nice. Now we need to go into the end and build our storage using a set of hoppers and chests. After 15 minutes of AFK, I got over a double chest of sand blocks. Now we have a reliable source of sand. All the farms I built require iron, but I never have enough of it, so I end up mining for it every time. The next farm I am going to build is a simple iron farm. Let's grab the materials we need and start building. That's one section done, 3 to go. Oh, well, that's one less zombie I need to get. Now for the hard part of getting zombies and villagers. Let me lure these zombies into the boats. There we go. I need to make a temporary villager breeder and use that to get more villagers. No, don't take the food, you gotta share. Well, that worked. We have a little baby villager. Now that I have 12 villagers, I need to move them to the iron farm. The quickest way to do this is using the nether roof, minecarts, and boats. Where did he go? Buddy, you're going the wrong... No, stop. There we go. Okay, that's better. With all the villagers in, the iron farm is now complete. And after 30 minutes, I have over 9 stacks of iron ingots. Last episode, I built a storage in our starter house, but that isn't good for transporting items. For transporting items, you want shulker boxes. The next farm we are going to build is a shulker farm. For the shulker farm, we need to gather all of these materials. I started by gathering the easy materials. I gathered glowstone in the nether and snow blocks at the frozen peaks we found earlier. The last item I need is 1200 scaffolding. To craft scaffolding, you need bamboo, which only spawn in bamboo jungles, so I better get exploring. Is that a bamboo jungle? Let's go, it is! With that, we can gather up bamboo. And we can craft our scaffolding. This farm is built in the end dimension, and we need a shulker in our farm, so let's build this farm near an end city. We need to spawn in 5 snow golems real quick. let's break the scaffolding tower and build a rail system to transport the shulker into the farm. The shulker is in the minecart and it should teleport right into the farm at the activator rail. Yep, the shulker is in, so let's test the farm. I AFK'd for a while and got hundreds of shulker shells. With that, we won't need to worry about storage anymore. Throughout the first episode and this episode, you may have noticed that I died several times while recording. Well, we are going to fix this problem by building a stacking raid farm to get unlimited emeralds, redstone, and totems of undying. This is the biggest farm we are going to build this episode, so let's get collecting. I got all the items we need and headed over to a deep ocean biome to build the farm. Oh, that's not where I want to be. There we go, that's better. Let's build the farm. I scaffolded up, made a lava cast, and made the interior and storage of the farm. Let's make a water column. And finally, 5 villager pods. Now we have to transport 5 villagers and trap them in composters. Let's finish up the final bits of the farm. And with that, the farm is complete. Now it's time to get Bad Omen and test the farm for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I got thousands of items. Let's go! Our first totem, no more deaths. Now we have unlimited totems, redstone, and emeralds. With that, we completed our quest to build 10 must-have farms in our survival world. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing so you don't miss out on future videos. If you have feedback on the video, let me know in the comments below, and if you want to watch the first episode, click here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.